Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. And today we're gonna be playing an arena event, best of three. So let's get it going. Thank you all so much for being here. Very excited to play this tonight. Today we're gonna be out going. We're going out tonight. Going to a concert with my little sister and my girl. This is for my birthday, so I'm very excited. Let's see how this goes. First off, gotta make sure we get a quick mic check going. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Everyone loves a good comeback story. Never give up. I agree. Damn it. All right. Mic check 1 2. All right. Perfect. I got some tea. I'm about to finish. I'm going to be slamming water. We got the PT going on today. We got an arena qualifier. I already tried one qualifier. I won the first game and lost the second two, so I was out. We might try playing another one depending on how this league goes. But it's best of one, so. Best of one is all about doing the biggest, dumbest thing. Because it's really hard to hate out what your opponent's doing. Take this. Take the play. We have a 1-drop and a 2-drop. We just need a third land. This curve is very strong. Let's get the Eclipse Realms down on Goblin. Curse Tosser. You hold a Goblin. Show them the Curse Crafter. So if they're playing red and they have Iroh's Demonstration, okay, they don't have to worry about Iroh's Demonstration. Seam Rip, this is control. Land, please. Beautiful. Eclipse Realms on Goblin. Let's get down the Curse Crafter. It's the best attacker. Sear Slicer dies to a Stiff Breeze. Get lost is fine. Sear Slicer also is really good. Goblin. Really good card to just have by itself because it builds a board pretty quickly. If there's a land on top, we're good. If there's not a land on top, we're also good. You know, I'll leave this here. Innocence is fine. We can go Stadium Headliner, play Stadium Headliner, crack Headliner. I like this line. Sack to kill their creature. Combat attack. We could crack the map, but the issue with cracking the map is if there's a land on top, we can't attack. They can go Day of Judgment if they want. Play a caretaker talent, pass. Wow, that's crazy. Let's go Dropkick Bomber. Attack for 6. Next turn we have lethal. Okay, Elspeth Stormslayer. Minus to kill the Lord. Or plus to make blockers. Plus to make blockers makes sense. They draw 2 cards. They're at 11. Just get another Lord down. Let's go your face, your face, your face. I think we probably just don't care about Elspeth. They're forced to double block here. Now they're at 5. The drop kick allows us to jump over their dudes. Pay a life to make a 1/1. Then they can 0 the Elspeth to jump the 1/1. They can also activate caretakers. So they kill a lord. That's an interesting line. Now they can caretaker's talent to make more fish. Unless they have a get lost. Get lost would be pretty decent. But I think they still die if it's get lost. So this means they have the get lost. Eclipsed Realms on Goblin. I can jump 3, 4. I can jump 3 guys. I can jump the Seer Slicer. If they kill the Lord, that's 3. I think we get the Stadium Headliner. I think we just jump the Seer Slicer. If they kill the Seer Slicer, we jump the other 2 dudes. If they don't kill the Seer Slicer and they kill the Lord, then we kill them in the air, plus the attacks on the ground. Okay. All right, good game, opponent. Well played. They had 1 get lost for sure, and they just didn't know where to point it. This is mono white control. They make 1 billion tokens. We can also make 1 billion tokens. Bring in the control cards. Mischief. Taster of Wares is decent. Champion might be better than Krenko. I don't think this is a Squelcher matchup. I don't think we want... Dropkick was amazing. Nameless Inversion is pretty bad. Painter Studio is an aggressive card, so you can leave that. Krenko doesn't have haste, so let's just cut that. Let's try it like this. Krenko's good as a top-end finisher in the mid-range matchups and an aggro finisher. If we're playing against an aggressive deck, gives us blockers and attackers at the same time. But against control decks, Krenko's pretty bad. It's just nice to have the inevitability of Krenko if they don't have a lot of removal. It will win us games. The good thing for us is that because Mono Red is no longer the best deck, we do not see Authority of the Consoles every game like we used to. Some decks used to main deck it. Well, this hand is unplayable. Much better, we'll bottom a land. Get a Bastronaut down on 1. Voice is pretty decent, but not good as a blocker. Get the Curse Crafter down. Blocks extremely well against the voice. Tap out for Caretaker's Talent. They don't attack because they don't want to lose their voice. Now we get to go Mountain, Painter Studio, draw 2 cards. Those are very good cards. Let's attack with 1. We want to leave Curse Crafter back as a blocker. So next turn we have 4 mana. We're going to lose the other Curse Crafter, but we can go Howl Squad plus... Sure, get lost is fine. That means that they didn't hit the Defaced Gallery. Put me to 15. Second Voice of Victory. Now we are going to prioritize this Curse Crafter, especially because we drew the Howl Squad. We could just go double Howl Squad. Curse Crafter kills one of the voices, though. Howl Squad might let us race. Especially if we crack the map on the dude and we get a card on top. No, just a land. Totally fine, though. Howl Squad gives us max speed. They attack for 6. They draw a card. Block. Take 5, go to 10. Oh, they have the Abandoned Air Temple. It's tough. Okay. Sure, we bounce. Go to 5. They can do that again next turn. Cavern Goblin. Can I kill them right now? They're tapped out. I mean, can I do 17? So we go Headliner. Howl Squad. Then we have 1 mana left. We can tap, play the Taster of Wares. 2 mana left. Double Day of Judgment. Take a Day of Judgment. Now we can go unlock this room, go to combat. I don't think that we need to crack the map. We're going to have 6. Attack with everything. Mobilize trigger, then buff. Yeah, I mean, I forgot to hold back the Howl Squad to pump the Bastronaut, but even just attacking, turning him sideways gets there. Good game, opponent. Well played. Opponent was hesitant too. You could see them leaving the double voice, thinking about leaving the double voices back, but deciding to try to race and Howl Squad Heavy plus Howl Squad Heavy. That's a lot of damage. And that was without Krenko, I will say. Was very powerful. Mountain Bastronaut. We can hold this back as turn 3 removal. Pay 2 life, get a Sear Slicer down, smack him. Just got control A. Get Squelcher down. Cast Consult. Put him to 15. 3 speed, end step, make a guy. Curse Crafter. Oh, they have the fire magic. Damn. Main deck fire magic is quite a meta call. Really good against us. Stuck on 2 lands. Max speed, play the Sear Slicer. Counters. Combat. Sear Slicer. Counters. Lightning Helix, go back to 14. Just normal consult. Hard cast Meringue Regent. This is going to be a tough game. Now we get our land. Goblin. Stadium Headliner. Curse Crafter. I don't think we can race anymore. They have the Jeskai Revelation. Yeah. Sometimes the cards just line up in their favor. Let's get the double Stadium Headliner down. Even though I don't think that we're going to win this game anymore, we can still sequence things to be aggressive. Next turn we go Dropkick Bomber. We're attacking for 6. Puts them to 9. However, they probably have some form of a spell here. Seam Rep's good. They're going to be attacking for 10 here. No blocks. Yeah, good game. Attack just on principle. They had a really good curve. Turn 2 consult, turn 3 fire magic, turn 4 and turn 5 counter spells. Let's bring in the grindy cards. Cut the aggressive card. I mean, Painter Studio is a redraw. Krenko's pretty bad here. Nameless Inversion is also pretty bad. Yeah, and Painter Studio, I guess, can go. Let's try like this. Jeskai Revelation is quite a spell. Almost makes us want to play counter spells. I'll try this. Turn 1 Mountain, Bastronaut. Turn 2 Verge. They didn't shock in the Seam Rip. Poke for 1. Eclipse Realms on Goblin. Play the Lord. Lightning Helix. Normalize is fine. Force them to keep casting counter spells. Lightning Helix, the first one, sure. Play a Mud Button. Behold this Curse Crafter. Now we go to combat, we poke. We're at max speed. They're going to board wipe, but then they get shocked. Curse Tosser, Behold. The Warrior in my hand. Then we play the Goblin. Pass it over. No board wipe. Let's play the Howl Squad. Go to combat. Make a dude. Do attacks. Unagi is good. They block the Lord probably. Take 5, go to 11. Kill the Howl Squad. Alright, well, we get to go Taster if this resolves. Which I doubt it does. Yep. I don't really think we can afford to attack. They eat the Mud Button to take 1. It's not really where we want to be. Much rather wait till we have a Lord or some other reason to attack. The first attack, I don't think there's a necessary reason to block. Combat. Attack for 3. They're out racing us right now, but we have a lot of really good draws to let us race. Also, when we need to, we can just leave the Mud Button back. I mean, the Goblin token back and rely on this 2-1 to do the attacking for us. That was a really quick stock up. And we're drawing a bunch of lands. That is how it goes, though. Hold the Verge to bluff. Kick a Consult. Oh, no, that was just normal Consult. No blocks. Go to 5. They have a Revelation up. Play Stadium Headliner. This is when they cast the Revelation. Fire Magic is also really good. Good game, opponent. Well played. Jeskai and 4-color control are pretty bad for us. If we had Sunspine Links, I think we would have been in a better spot. I'm so sorry. I always have fun, but the control decks just feel ridiculous right now. I can't complain because I get to play Cavern and Cavern and Hexing Squelcher, so I'm not really mad about the counter magic. It's just tough. Stock Up and Consult are very, very strong. Like when your control opponent has access to like as many cards as they want at any given time, like Consult would make Sphinx's Revelation blush. But I digress. Opponent goes first. This doesn't have a 1-drop. I think I keep this. Play this tapped and pass. Mono blue control, interesting. Curse Crafter. If you're only playing blue lands, I believe you have a counterspell. Eclipsed Realms is not Cavern of Soul, so it can be countered. Spell Snare is fine. All right, they're just playing all counters. Curse Tosser. Here's my 2-1. Goblin. Here's the 2-1. Get out is fine. 2 counter spells down. 5 more to go. 4 more to go. Verge, Howl Squad Heavy. So that one resolved. That's a good sign. Means they probably have removal. Combat. Opponent's really tanking on this trigger. They're not sure whether or not they want to Tide Binder it, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of them tanking this long on is if they're trying to figure out if they should Tide Binder this or wait. Maybe they're fairies or Demir and they're just drawing all islands. I feel like this is mono blue though. Let's just go to combat. Make a dude. Combat. Okay, so they tap out for Wanji Tongue. I'll attack with these. They take 2. Now, second main, you've fallen for my trap. I get to play this Krenko, play this on red, tapped, tap this Krenko, make a billion dudes. Do you have Dismember? Boomerang Basics, a token. Attack me for 3 in the air. I can go land, Curse Crafter. This gets spell snared. We can go to combat. Cast an Opt, sure. So Eddie McCrab enters, targets. I would like to tap to activate. Then that's fine. Combat. Attack with all. They go to 2. 3 because they got to block one, that's right. Boomerang Basics, the Howl Squad. Accumulate Wisdom. They could find the Sunderflock card. Boomerang Basics, the Krenko. And they concede. Okay. So they're playing mono blue. Squelcher's phenomenal here. Taster's going to take the cards out of their hand that we don't want. Mischief, Grub. We basically just want to play as aggressively as we can and take the cards that we can out of their hand that matter. Mischief is kind of meh because nothing's really going to die. They have Boomerang Basics, so stuff like Painter Studio is not going to be the greatest. We want cards that immediately give us value or make bodies. Let's try like this. I mean, I'll keep this. We need to draw a Cavern or a Squelcher. I mean, that's pretty good too. Let's go Eclipse Drums on Goblin Bastronaut. Cast an Opt. If they're going to leave up mana every turn, I think we can get a lot of value just by buffing the Bastronaut. You basically time walk them every turn. Into the Floodmaw, sure. Make them burn a card early. Storm Chaser's Talent, sure. We can go. They've tapped out, so we can go Blood Crypt, Shock. Get down Bastronaut plus Curse Crafter. Next turn we can go Taster of Wares. If they opt in response, we still trade with the token. I mean, I think I'm fine with going no blocks. They're leaving up counter magic. So let's go combat first. Attacks. Octopus form, untap a dude. Blocks are good. We'll trade with this. Still get a point of damage in from the Bastronaut. Now we can go second Bastronaut. Taster of Wares. Look at 3 cards out of your hand. If there's a counterspell, we get to have it. I mean, I'll take the Wanji Tongue. Oof. We could have taken the Get Out and then bounced their own Taster and replayed it next turn. But right now we're behind, so we kind of want to be able to... They pitched the Get Out. Okay, it's good for us to know. We do have a pretty decent board right now. Let's go to combat. Let's attack. I mean, this is fine. They have to do something to keep their otter alive. So they go Ancestral. This is a good sequence for us. So they get to Ancestral and trade the Taster. We get to deal 2, put them to 17, go to 3 speed. But now we get to go Verge, Grub, pick up the Taster of Wares, play the Sear Slicer, make a dude and pass. Unable to scream the Sear Slicer, not the Grub. That's interesting. They have 4 mana up. I would like to pay a red. Pay 2 life. Cast Taster. Resolves. I'd like to look at their hand. Tidebinder the trigger. Sure. That's fine. However, go to combat. Attack. 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 I would like to blight onto this Taster. And now I look at cards out of your hand for sure. Double Ancestral doesn't really do much for them. And they concede at 17 life. Oh my god. Yes, that was fun. That was fun. See, sometimes you play against Jeskai Control and you get bodied. Sometimes you play against mono or blue and just dump them. That was awesome. Okay, okay. Feels pretty strong. Deep breath. Reset. Let's take some notes real quick about what felt good, what didn't. So far, sideboard wise, Grub was good. Grub, Command, bad. So Grub itself felt great. Grub's Command felt bad. What other cards did we miss? We keep losing to Fire Magic and Board Wipes. Taster of Wares is good at dealing with that. However, what else could we do? Play some way to stop Fire Magic. Play some way to stop Board Wipes. In black, it's not that easy, to be fair. I mean, sounds great. If we draw our third land, we can cast all the spells here. They went to 6. Tapped, land, go. Let's go Mountain Stadium Headliner. Black, pay 2 life, get the Curse Crafter down. Blue-red, Monument, okay. Oh, we got our land. We can get Howl Squad into play. Next turn we can get Mischief into play. It's an attack for 5. Second Monument, tap land. Do they survive? There's a chance they don't. We just get another Howl Squad down. The following turn we get to do some very dumb things. We might not even need the Painter Studio. Now, if they kill anything, the Curse Crafter kills them. They need to cast an Iroh's Demonstration, but it kills them. So they need to cast a removal spell on the Curse Crafter and then kill the rest of their board. Combustion Technique. Pitch a Lesson. Wow. Good game. Game 2. So, oh yeah, that's the other thing. The Mischief. I like 1 Mischief, but in the sideboard, it's bad. The third Krenko never came in. What else? I like the rest of this. We could just go down Grub's Command, up a Grub, cut Mischief and Krenko for something else. I also don't think the third Sculpture is decent. I don't think Nameless Inversion is worth it. They're going to bring in Fire Magic. So, Taster of Wares plus Champion. Champion is just a better attacker than Krenko in a vacuum. Squelcher is going to be decent. Grub's Command kills Monument. I think we really don't want to be grinding with them. Painter Studio gets us blown out too easily. We can cut some of these 1-drops. I don't think Curse Tosser does enough. Just go up a little bit of the bigger stuff on the curve. There's a chance that Taster isn't good enough because they pitch their hand so fast. Bring in like Mischief, some more champions. The aggro game worked game 1, or aggro plan worked game 1. I don't think that we want to do that game 2. I think game 2 we're just trying to be bigger than they are. Go down and Cranko, run it like this. Because they're going to bring in fire magics and stuff, and we really don't want to play into that. Much better. Bottom the Grubs command. Oh, this does kill Amulet or Monument. It's the most expensive card in our 2-land hand. Cranko's a board in a box. Grub's command can't be cast by Cavern. I really want to cast the Grub's command, but let's put it on the bottom to be safe. Cavern, turn 1, Bastronaut. Cavern, Goblin. Get the Bastronaut down. Turn 2, Squelcher. Turn 3, Bomber. We can get double 1-drop down, but then we'd super play into the fire magic. Just get the Squelcher down. Makes all the removal more expensive. Or I should say, it doesn't make them more expensive. It taxes their life total, which is what we're trying to do the most. They are going to kick a fire magic. So let's go to combat and attack. I want to save this Bastronaut, so let's play the Stadium Headliner. They don't kick a fire magic. That's interesting. They have a Pyroclasm, sure. Land off the top. Nope. Let's get a Bastronaut down. It's a must answer threat. Okay, they pitch a land, redraw. I'm glad we didn't keep the 5-drop here. Let's get the Squelcher down. Pitch a land. Combat attack. 15. Let's see if they have fire magic or Pyroclasm. Wisdom for just 1. They don't have another lesson, so it is just look at the top 3. If they find a fire magic, do they cast it is the question. They probably pass. Go to 13. We found a land. We're going to play Dropkick Bomber. If this resolves, then our board is less susceptible to fire magic. Unless they have... Okay, Seer is pretty good. Pitch a counterspell. Pay 2 life. Go to 11. Yep. Do they take 4? They Seer the Dropkick Bomber. No discard. They go to 9. They can unlock the Artist's Talent. Sure. Let's go Howl Squad Heavy. Bastronaut. Combat. Attack for 3. Put them to 6. Okay, they have a billion removal spells. Let's get the Krenko down. Krenko's a good attacker next turn. Oof. Okay. Slagstorm was the perfect top deck. Get the Curse Crafter down. Pass it over. Endurance. Pass. Curse Tosser. I'll point at this Curse Crafter. Put them to 3. They're going to activate Agnikai. They don't activate Agnikai. It's a free activation of the monument. Abandoned attachments. Pitch a Riddler. Make a treasure. Discard a land, draw 2. Drain me for 3. Iroh's Demonstration, kill the Curse Crafter. Dropkick Bomber. Do they have the removal spell? They do not. Good game, opponent, well played. Oh, well, the Is It Lessons deck is really good. It's very difficult to get underneath them if they have all the removal spells. Our opponent drew and discarded so much of their deck, most of their deck, and they were still not able to get there. Very close games, very good games. That was awesome. 4-1, very close to the 5-0 record that we were looking for. Let's make some edits to this list. So the Mischief felt good in the main. The Painter Studio felt amazing. The third Squelcher felt good. Champions felt great. The second Mischief in the board didn't do much. We didn't run into Sultai Reanimator, so Leylines didn't do too much. Krenko, the third Krenko never came in. The Grub's Command never came in. So we have 3 spots. What do we lose to? What do we lose to? We lost Jeskai Control. So against Jeskai, I just want to play Sunspine. Sunspine Lynx is like the best card against the control decks. It's very, very good. Okay. I like this a lot. 2 nameless inversions. We can board into champions. If we need more removal, Stadium Headliner gives us more removal. And then we just use our creatures being aggressive as removal spells as well. Mischief could be another card. I like the 2 Krenko. I think this list is very good. I want to keep running this, and we'll be testing it again tomorrow. So if you want to see more Goblins content, drop back in tomorrow. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.